Alright, so I'm just gonna lay all my cards out. I mean, if this isn't for you, then that's fine. Good. There's no judgment. You know, I don't claim to have all the answers. I don't. I know I don't have all the answers. Um, this is a word for some people, not others. I get it. That's just how we got it. That's how it is. And if you're not a believer in God, that's fine. You disregard it. Totally up to you. Or if you're curious, you have an inquiring mind, you want to know all about it. Okay. I'm just gonna read it. This is what the Spirit of God told me the other day. Take it however you want to take it. Here goes. So I said, "Hi God, what's your perspective?" And I was asking that question in regards to all of these things that were going on in the world, mostly pertaining to the coronavirus, right? I've not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of peace, love, and a sound mind. Don't feed into the lies and fear. Stay constant and at peace in me. I'm greater than a disease. I'm bigger. Seek me. There's a day coming that this world has not seen. Remain in me. Rest in me. Commune with me. You do that, you will not experience what the world will. Those not connected to me will know as it's happening. They will blame me. I'm not the one bringing calamity. Not my nature. My love everlasting. This event will cause many to find me. It will bring many who grew cold towards me. You once were cold. I speak to you as clear as you see the sunrise in the morning. There's a great wave of the Spirit and miraculous that will draw many to me. There will be some questioning my ways. My plans have been in motion since day one. This don't change my ways. My ways are higher than any epidemic. You will know it's me. Those who have that connection, will know and understand. May I remind you, I beat coronavirus and any other disease. It died when my son was on that cross. It bowed its knees long, long ago. Begin to know it's done. I beat it for you. I conquered it. Rest in that promise that I'll complete my work in you. I heard you mention stock market. Invest in people. You do that, I'll open blessing upon blessing in your life, like you've never seen. Those in fear, come to me, follow me. Greater love casts out fear, worry, doubt. Come to me, I am perfected. Bring it all to my feet. Watch it die before your eyes. Allow the glory to shine through your eyes to your heart. As you do, begin to thank me and praise me. Have I ever not fulfilled my promises or my word? Whatever I've said has, or is, or will come to pass. Let me say this. It was because of the cross given you all access to me, all that I am, and anything I'm like that, and anything. I'm like that umbrella, catching everything, a mighty protection. There may be some asking how this disease or any other one died at the cross. Well, you're in a temporal world. It's mortal. What's inside is immortal. Think back to Adam and Eve. I had perfection till sin entered it in. It's once that happened, I knew my son had to come and be your hope. Let's see. Your salvation, your rock. It might kill your body. Enemy might think he got my children. Nope. He don't know what I put on the inside. You won because your faith perfected in me, complete as I had longed for it to be. Sin messed up my connection to my creation. Jesus became the bridge to me, the access point. So, that was a word in due season. I think sometimes we I think that a lot of times there's a lot of people out there looking for hope, looking for answers, solutions, and there's a lot of people that get in fear over something, over something like this. And I'm just at a place where I refuse to get in fear. I'm not going to get in fear over something like this because that's not where I'm supposed to, that's not where the power exists. Is when if you're in fear over something, you're not going to see victory in your life if you're always in fear over the next great bug, the super bug, or whatever it is in life that comes at you, and people will overreact about it and say, "Oh, okay, well." And I like what he said. It's like invest in people, because the stock market will take a tumble. There's a lot of things that are going to have to happen, and there are some things that it may not rebound. It may take months before that rebounds. So guess what? When you invest in people, there's a harvest in store for you if you invest in people. Now, investing in people, what does that look like? Spending time sowing into people's lives. I think about some of the people I've known in my life that took time to sow into my life. The people that made an impact in my life. You know who you are. And I think that I would say that if you're not grounded in God, it's gonna throw you off base. You're not gonna know what to do. I think a lot of people are just like all in fear about something. Oh, I don't know. So I put that word out just because it's time to put it out there. Lay all my cards on the table for you to read, for you to know. I don't call myself a prophet. I'm not a prophet. I refuse to be called a prophet. I'm not one. All right. Sometimes it's like when you get a word from God like that, man, that's a powerful word. And I don't take credit for it. It's if it's for you, take it. I think there's a lot of information in there that is applicable to what we're going through right now, because you turn on the news media, all it is fear. All it is panic. It has gripped people's hearts and their lives and taken. You think about it for a second. Think about how much money these stores have made off of people that are in fear. You would think that shares of like retail stores would be going through the roof right now, right? Right. Because look at all of the, where you go to like a Target, like let's say a Target, right? You can't even buy toilet paper anymore. You can't buy toilet paper. You have to, and they ration it per person. That's crazy. But we've never had been in a situation until now where we've had stuff like that rationed. Bare shelves. Can't even buy any cold medicines now. I've seen online where some people are selling hand sanitizer, 4 or 5 bottles for like $60. Like, seriously, dude? That's crazy. But you know what? You gotta make a choice to be in faith, to stand your ground, and not allow something to blow your to decide where you're gonna build what your house is gonna be built on. I think about that parable in the New Testament about when you can have your house built on Christ or built on the things of this world. Which do you think is going to stand? Of course, you build that on the rock, it will stand. It will survive, stand the test of time. So, you have every reason to question everything, and that's fine. And it's like, God's going to be there at the end of the day anyway. Say, look, I've been here all along. You can choose to believe my word, or you can decide to be in fear and worry and doubt. The one thing he talked about in that whole word was fear. This world has gotten in fear over something that most of us will probably not experience it, to be quite honest with you. But because we've dialed into the matrix of this world, and we took the poison that the world offers, guess what? Now we're eating the fruits of that. It's an interesting perspective too. You know, like so many people dialed into the matrix of this world, social media, TV, all anything that is being pumped through the airwaves, and we took that pill, and it's poison. We're all guilty of one another, you know. This isn't a condemnation bit either, you know. I mean, I think sometimes it's very easy to feel condemned because you spend a lot of time watching the news or social media. I will say I do love all of the pictures, and that's, like I said online earlier, you gotta have your joy tank full. I was get about. You gotta keep your lamp full, you know. I'm like, you're right. There's perilous times that we live in, but you know what? You can decide what you want to build your life on, your house, or you can decide, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the way the world is, and that's your choice. You know, I refuse to be in fear and worry. It's got no hold on me. You got to make that choice for yourself. I can't make it for you, by the way. You know, stand on your own 2 feet and decide, you know what, either this guy's telling a sack of lies or he's telling the truth, you know. That's really where it's at, you know. I think this is a line in the sand for a lot of people to decide what it is that they believe. And it's questioning what you believe, where you believe, why you believe. And I think it's important, you know, you should be the hope. It's a matter of being the hope. Being the hope for somebody else. The reason why you do what you do. The reason why you don't follow what the world is saying. And be willing to be ready to answer those questions when they come your way. And not be afraid. Not shy down from it. So, much love to you all. Put all that disclaimer in there as well, as I'm sure some people are going to have questions or, you know, just whatever. But, you know, it's not I believe this, that every word that's spoken is not necessarily a one-size-fits-all, but if it fits where you're at, then receive it, you know. If not, then, or maybe part of the word, that's fine and good too, you know, or none. Hey, that's all there is to it, you know. And all I can do is present it, and no shame and no regrets, you know. That's where it's at, you know. I think some people will make a bigger deal out of it than they should, and that's really what it is. You know, we live in a world where it's like, oh, let's feed into whatever is going on here, and so you do that. So let's not sit there and go into whatever the media is pumping at you and wants you to know. So, peace. Have a great night. That's all I gotta say for now. You know, but you gotta. There's times where you gotta make a decision what you're gonna believe, and stand. You're gonna stand for what you believe, or you're gonna crumble and go with the world. So, I know it sounds crazy, it sounds hardcore, but you know. And I would say that if you bide in the place of the secret, in that secret space, man, secret place, you won't experience whatever's coming. That's another thing too. That's a whole other deal right there. Because I believe there's a whole other thing coming that, not to scare anybody, I'll leave it at that. There's no fear, okay? You can take that for what it's worth. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna put any fear in anybody. I'm not gonna put any worry in anybody. So I'll just leave it at that. So you're good to go. Questions, comments, concerns? me up. Blessings.